I don't scream. I don't really.
You don't at all.
I don't really yell.
You don't yell. You're very quiet.
But yeah, going back to you always looking incredible.
Yeah, just
it's really tough.
Thanks, guys.
yeah.
But you, yeah.
Deserve it.
The couple we couldn't get enough of is finally taking their relationship to the next level. Rumor has it, Tom wants not 1 to 2, but 4 to 5 kids. But Zendaya is reluctant about it. Fans are even speculating that the two are going way too fast and are bound to crash at one point. Stay tuned to see what Zendaya said about making babies with Tom Holland. Welcome to Celebrity Zone, the home of all the gossip you could ever need. Before we begin, don't forget to hit the like button and press that bell icon to stay with us for the rest of their journey. While keeping most of their romance private, Tom Holland and Zendaya have taken their relationship pretty seriously and moved on to the next level. Check out what we know about their family planning up to this point. When the two first met in July of 2016 to film their first Spider-Man movie, this relationship began. In addition, it was the first time they'd ever written about one another on their social media pages. They had no idea back then that they'd be sharing their lives with one another through Instagram regularly in the years to come. One of Tom's most memorable photos from 2016 shows Zendaya, himself, and another buddy relaxing by the pool. It was titled Summer Sundays by the photographer. When Tom and her first met on the set of Spider-Man Homecoming, he said, "We are like the best of friends. She's so great and amazing." Moreover, he claimed that Zendaya had been extremely helpful in helping him adjust to this newfound celebrity life. Then, they were shown on everything, from blockbuster movies to billboards to magazine covers. They were everywhere. And of course, the cover of The Hollywood Reporter, which became a fan favorite. Amidst the chaos and sadness, this one nice thing did happen to me today. Zendaya posted on Instagram with this cover as her picture. She also wrote, "Honored to share it with the very best Spider-Man himself at Tom Holland 2013. Who would have guessed that in just a couple years, these two would be in the news about possibly making a baby together? But only in 2017 did the enjoyable connection grow into something more serious. According to speculations from numerous sources, the couple's relationship was a little more open and intimate than we had previously thought. A source told People magazine that they are dating. The source added, they started seeing each other while they were filming Spider-Man. They've been super careful to keep it private and out of the public eye, but they've gone on vacations with each other and try and spend as much time as possible with one another." As if that wasn't enough, even more personal sources of the couple started coming out with news about them. Honestly, we found it quite mean that the sources were not giving the couple the chance to share their own news. Anyway, here is what another source came up with about the two and their relationship. The source said, "They're both really ambitious and they challenge each other, but most importantly, they make each other crack up. They seem to have a really similar sense of humor and love joking around together. They have great banter back and forth." When the rumors all started getting out of hand, the pair took to Twitter bantering to set the record straight. When Zendaya heard rumors about the two vacationing together, she tweeted, Wait, my favorite is when they say we go on vacations together. Ha! I haven't been on a vacation in years. How about you at Tom Holland 1996? To which Tom funnily replied, "Do press tours count?" Now, we don't know if they had already thought of jumping into a relationship and making babies back then, but the relationship was definitely a source of entertainment for the rest of us. As time progressed, we eventually realized that the couple is actually interested in each other and wanted the relationship to progress. Many signs showed how invested they were in each other's lives. We can't help but obsess over Tom, who is such a dutiful and nice boyfriend, caring so much as he integrates himself into her life. To show Zendaya that he was actually interested in her, he even met with her parents. We first learned about Tom meeting with Zendaya's parents in December of 2017. They were at a restaurant in New York City at the time of the incident. According to reports, Zendaya's parents were won over by this encounter. But really, are we surprised? This is Tom Holland we're talking about. One of the best parts about the relationship that I love is that they are also so into each other that they take the time to show each other that as well. Away from the public eye, the two were seen together at a comic book shop in Los Angeles of April last year. While hanging around, they even stopped when they came upon a Spider-Man monument. The cute couple took the opportunity to pose with the Spider-Man statue and be goofy while they were on their private date. However, enter Jacob Elordi, Zendaya's co-star from Euphoria, who provided a major point in this love tale. Fans believed they were dating when they saw the two vacationing together in lovely Greece. OMG, what about Spider-Man though? Keep your wits about you, my dear viewers. Tom wasn't far behind either in this race because he gave us a peek into his personal life by uploading a picture of his then-girlfriend. It had even been verified by Tom's brother that the two of them had moved in together to isolate during the pandemic. Okay, even though they look adorable, we really only ship Zendaya and Tom. But hold up, good news came for the Tomdaya fans soon. Stopped at a red light during a sunset drive in Los Angeles, the paparazzi spotted Tom Holland and Zendaya making out in his Audi. Furthermore, Zendaya's mother, who resides in the Silver Lake neighborhood, is alleged to have invited the two to her home. Was it really true that these two are back together again? And damn, it looks like things were actually serious this time because her parents were once again in the picture. While the public enjoyed seeing the couple's kissing images, the pair was not at all happy about the whole thing. Both of them expressed their emotions about the incident in an interview. When the question of privacy came up in a GQ interview, Tom remarked, "One of the downsides of our fame is that privacy really isn't in our control anymore, and a moment that you think is between two people who love each other very much is now a moment that's shared with the entire world." But after that intimate news unfortunately landed in the public eye, Tom started fangirling over her without any regrets. Just take a look at how he reacts when Zendaya is around him. Once in an interview for Spider-Man No Way Home, Tom points at Zendaya and says, "There she is, looking beautiful, might I add."
There she is, looking beautiful, might I add. As ever. Yeah, absolutely.
After that, the two began discussing their future plans in more detail. Do you want to know more? I mean, let's be honest, you do, right? To find out what Zendaya thinks of Tom asking her to marry him, watch the video till the very end. Tom Holland said in an interview with People that he hopes to build a family and have children soon. It's also said that he wants to take some time off to focus on himself and have a family and pursue his interests in a more concentrated manner. He said, "I want to take a break and focus on starting a family and figuring out what I want to do outside of this world." Zendaya too has a soft spot for children, and she often brings up her niece in conversations. Fans were extremely curious about her thoughts on marriage and establishing a family. And we've got some answers, people. Zendaya definitely gave an answer to both the fans and Tom with this statement. When asked about having kids of her own, Zendaya said, "One day I'll have a family, but I'm not trying to put a number on it. It'll happen if it's meant to happen." And that's it for today, y'all. Comment down below and let us know when is the soonest that you can see these two tying the knot and having kids. Make sure to stay tuned for all the latest celebrity gossip, and we'll be back soon.